So in today's episode, we will be covering
offers that we've been putting in on properties.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Investing with the Baldovinos. I'm Josh, this is
Hannah,
and this is our story in investing in real estate. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the 3 offers we made in the past week, some of the things we learned, how we've lost, and maybe what our next steps are. So,
yeah.
All right, so working with our agent, they've been really great in fielding us properties. In our last episode, I'm sure you've all entertained about how I am automating our MLS search, right?
Yeah, everyone's been talking about it.
Everyone's been talking about it, actually, but a lot of people saved the video. I could see it on the animal. Anyways,
very cool.
Link down below.
Useful, yes.
Okay, so the first house that we're going to talk about, this is the first house we ever made an offer on, which I think was actually kind of scary for me.
Yes, you were having like a tough time pulling the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, here's the contract that you're going to sign for $110,000, and you're going to pay $110,000. And I liked it, but I wasn't 100.
And I think last week I was even just like, we just got to move. We got to move. And you're like, I'm not going to move so quickly. Like, I need to know, the X, Y, and Z. I'm like, no, we just need to do it. Which is true. We do need to know X, Y, and Z, but we also need to pull the trigger.
Later that same evening.
So we just put in an offer, and for this third property, right? Right, Ezra? Yeah. And we just got a counter offer, so we have to run the numbers. Can you say, run the numbers?
Run the numbers.
All right, let's go. Okay.
This is what negotiation is like.
Okay, so we ran the numbers, huh, Ezra? Do we like it? Say thumbs up.
I don't. BB.
Oh, okay. BB in a little bit, but hold on. Let's do the video first.
So what are you thinking about?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just ready to sign.
What was difficult for me on offering on this property, and I'll put some pictures up on the screen right now, is that initially we only saw what the Zillow listing looked like from the outside. Like, it was one picture of the outside and that was it. And it was, hey, curb offers only, go for it. Mm-hmm. Nice area that we liked. They were asking 110. We went in, I think we actually went in full ask at 110.
Yeah.
And so we signed everything, and I was like, all right, we can walk out anytime.
What they do is just send us a sort of offer letter contract, but you're not locked in or anything. They're just sort of like, it's like the initial request. And then so you sign and it's kind of saying like, yes, we're interested in this property at this specific price. But like he said, what he clarified with the real estate agent is, does that lock us in? Is there, are we able to pull out whenever and when we do our inspection, and for whatever reason, which is we did. We were able to. We had that out at least. So that made it a little bit less scary, right?
Yeah. And I think what really helped afterwards is that one of the weaknesses I found is that we were kind of guessing in terms of after repair value, ARV for the pros. Really dove into how to analyze comps and figure out what we could eventually have the property be worth after we put some work into it.
But more on that in a different episode.
Yeah.
Putting in offers to houses is
Did you just fall?
I was living on the couch and then what would you say, the initial excitement or like the glamour like wears off really quickly as soon as you get like so many rejections in. So that was something that I was not prepared for. It's kind of discouraging a little bit. It's like dating, like speed dating, there's a bunch of like, ugh, before you actually find the right one.
Yeah, now I got the gain Santa shirt.
Okay, anyway, so we signed the contract, the initial contract, and then our real estate agent actually walks the property, which, fun fact, not all real estate agents actually do that, but ours does. And so they walked the property and got more pictures, and it was not great.
Yeah, here. So let's review the pictures really fast and fast. So we offered 110, they accepted. We were under contract. Yay! First time we were under contract. And then the next day they walked it, and early in the morning they walked it and they sent us these pictures and they said, hey, we don't think this is a good one for you. There's a lot of work. Kind of looking back at the notes, it was, hey, they need a new furnace, you need a new HVAC. The roof looks like it was a DIY roof that part of the right side was hanging down that would have to be redone. The full kitchen, all the floors, all the bathrooms, the windows, the list just went on and on and on and on of how much work we need to put in order to make it comparable with the ones in the area, and they were estimating at least $50,000 to $60,000, which would then make it right at that after repair value, but ultimately one that they didn't think was a good fit for our first one, and we also don't want to also put in $60,000 of our own rehab money into it in addition to the down payment. So we decided to walk away.
Yeah. And then I think just a couple days later, we found a duplex that we were interested in, and so we signed an initial offer letter for that.
And this is the duplex that's on. So we found this duplex. So on that sad news, he said, hey, but there's some good news. There's even a better property. There's a duplex in South Columbus that's up on the market. And I looked at it and I ran the numbers really quickly, and this one actually had a better cash flow, a better cash on cash return. Everything was a lot better, and it was even kept, like, it was in good condition.
Yeah.
So when she woke up and I said, hey, we didn't get it, but there's this one that actually had like way more. But I also knew that everybody else would like it too.
Yes. That's the hard part. It's very, very competitive, as you mentioned.
And now I think at this point that was like 2 deals in a row that we lost out of 2 days in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happened so quickly, and it's so much like ups and downs.
Yeah, so this was the one that we found recently. I looked on the MLS. This was on the MLS. This is the Miller house. The interesting thing about this house is that it is, so as you can tell, right, looks pretty rental standard, which is exactly what we like. Nice little monochromatic color scheme here where our tenants can make it their own. We like that it is already done, right, and at a reasonable price as well. They were asking $115 on the listing. What's interesting about this that I saw is that this has actually been on the market for the past 6 months, which was interesting to me. And so when I reached out to the agent, I said, hey, it's been up for 6 months. It was initially listed at $150, and it's been reduced 5 times all the way down to now $115. We put in $115 with an escalation at $120. They came back with wanting $125. We came back again. They came back again. It was negotiated in 3 rounds, and finally we settled at their initial negotiation at $125, best and final, and they signed it. So we are officially under contract. For the second time, but we'll see. Hopefully everything pans out.
There's still so many hurdles to get over right now, but
yeah, and there are a few. I mean, obviously we haven't walked the inside yet.
Which our real estate agent is doing tomorrow.
Yes. I mean, from the initial pictures, there is like something on the wall here that I'm pretty concerned about.
Mold.
Like, is that? I mean, I don't know if it's mold. I mean, I really have no idea. But
yeah,
like that's obviously a water leak from somewhere, which then could hopefully be negotiated in our final purchase price after inspections. But that is our next to-do list.
Yeah. And I also wanted to note that the 3 properties that we just went over are just the ones that we've actually put in like physical offers to. We haven't even gone over, or we won't be going over all the other properties that we like pinged or emailed our real estate agent about that we were interested in. And there's a lot that like they're really great about giving feedback and saying like, no, it's like that's in a really rough neighborhood, and our child. And so they're really great about like.
Just check it. Maybe it's
What's up, baby? What's wrong?
rough neighborhood. Don't worry.
Oh, it's a camera.
Do you not see this? Rough Santa can handle the roughness.
There you go, my baby.
You know? Ho! Ho!
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh! Wow. Did I see that?
We had let them know about a bunch of different properties. I would say like at least 15 properties that we would email the real estate agent about and say, we're really interested in the property, but they're like, no, this really not a great fit for you, or like that place is in a bad neighborhood, or what have you. So that's my point, is that we're just only went over the 3 properties that we've actually like moved forward in next steps with.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do also either have or currently have investments in the area as well, which makes it easier for them to figure out, hey, is this good or bad, right? And kind of a ballpark of what we think that, repairs could cost. Find an inspector to make sure that we get an idea of what all the big ticket items are.
So I would say, because something I'm thinking off the top of my head, but I'm just curious about what you would say is like other people that are in the process right now, like putting in offers and trying to, you know, actually buy properties like long distance. What would you say is like a good piece of advice for people that are in this process, knowing what you know now? I put you on the spot.
You did put me on the spot.
Well, you can think about it. For me, I would say, like keep expectations super low because there's so like getting super excited about a property. Like the first one was really fun, and I think we have a video of that. Then there's just so much like kind of like disappointment. So I think if you're just like go in baseline having like kind of no expectations until things get signed on like a dotted line, like a real dotted line, it's just like a string of like really bad dates. I just feel like it's like a really bad dating thing, and then you just get like a disappointment, and then finally get the right one. So just.
I mean, but that's also why, like, I'm excited about this, but not super excited.
Okay, because so many things can go.
Well, we even walked through it. We still haven't, like, for me, it's been on the market for 6 months. Like, why has it been on the market for 6 months?
Oh, that's
so there's
true.
gonna be something. I want to find out what it is. Leave your guesses in the comments below. I mean, my only thing, I guess, that I'm learning now is to really explore all the different types of financing options that are available, whether it be traditional loans, hard money, finding private money, especially in a really competitive market like Columbus. Not having an all cash offer for us is really challenging, which is why I'm also exploring hard money options, just so for our next deals that could be something we can pull out of our back pocket. All right, but if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, leave your comments on what you think, how the property, how this deal is gonna go, and also, of course, subscribe.
And wish us luck.
And yes, of course, and wish us luck, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right, and Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas! See,
Merry
we're so
Christmas.
festive. We're so festive.
Yeah, let's say Merry Christmas together.
Merry Christmas!
Cheers.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if every
Remember that last time you were like, well, how could you cheers and not drink
I
it?
know, but she didn't even like cheers. Like, I don't have a cup. She didn't give me a cup. She doesn't want me to drink. She wants me to die.
Babe, you can't say stuff like that. Oh, look, and you can see our little baby boy right here watching the television. Why did I say television like that? Television.
All right, she can do the intro.
All right, hey everyone. All of you guys have been asking lately what we've been up to. Don't include that.
Beanos! I'm Josh. This is...
Hannah. You threw me. You pushed me.
You know, we love you subscribers, you know? All 33 of you. You guys are amazing. You guys make it worth it. So just, you know, just gently nudge it. Just take the mouse.
Okay, now you're just getting weird. As I'm like pulling your pants up. Okay.
All right, peace out. A-Town.
Oh, I thought we were doing the escalator.
Okay. All right, escalator going down. Go, big eye contact,